Sometimes the greatest step toward real happiness isn't moving forward, it's learning to pause, to be still, and to listen to your own soul. In this video, we'll explore how silence, focus, and the law of attraction can help you protect your peace, reclaim your energy, and create the life you deserve. If you've been feeling drained, misunderstood, or surrounded by noise, this message will help you return to your center and build a life of calm, purpose, and quiet strength. Full rewritten script. Let me share something with you that can change the way you see life. Sometimes the most powerful action you can take is no action at all. Not because you're afraid, not because you've given up, but because you've realized that real strength often lives in stillness. Silence is not weakness. Silence is control. It is wisdom after pain. It is discipline wrapped in patience. There comes a point in life when you stop chasing people who don't value you. Stop trying to explain yourself to those who are determined to misunderstand. And start turning your focus inward to your peace, your growth, and your calling. You realize that not every battle is worth your energy. Not every insult deserves a response. Not everyone is meant to join you on the journey ahead. Have you ever been in a room full of noise, voices clashing, opinions colliding, chaos rising? And deep inside, you felt a pull telling you to just stop, to stay quiet? That is not weakness. That is your inner self speaking. That is your higher wisdom telling you, don't waste your strength here. Let them talk. Let them guess. Let them misunderstand. Because silence, real silence, is a rare kind of discipline. It's a strength that most people never master. In a world that constantly pressures you to react, to prove yourself, to clap back, silence is a form of power. People will say, you've become distant. They'll say you've changed, and they're right. You have. You've grown. You've realized that peace isn't found in winning arguments. It's found in knowing exactly who you are, without needing anyone's approval. That is maturity. That is freedom. There is something unshakable about a person who can choose not to respond, who no longer feels the need to justify every move or explain every decision. You understand now. Not everyone is worthy of your energy. Some people are simply noise in the background of your story. Holding your tongue when someone is trying to provoke you, that's power. Choosing to stay away from drama, that's growth. Silence is not avoidance. It is intention. It is the deliberate choice to value peace over pride, purpose over ego. When you can stay silent while being judged, tested, or doubted, you are showing the highest form of self-control. And self-control is the foundation of a strong, grounded soul. Silence brings clarity. When you stop talking so much, you start hearing more, especially the quiet whispers of God, the guidance that is always there, but often drowned out by noise. Truth doesn't shout. It waits for you to be quiet enough to hear it. And real peace lives in those quiet spaces. When you embrace silence, you begin to see who truly cares. You notice what actually deserves your attention. And most importantly, you discover who you are when nobody is watching. That version of you, the one who doesn't need applause or permission, that is the real you. And when you find that version, you stop shouting to be heard. You let your silence speak, because those who are truly strong don't need to announce it. They show it in how they carry themselves, in how they survive storms, without complaining about the rain. Weak people talk about what they're going to do. Strong people simply do it. Quietly, consistently, powerfully. And when it's done, the world notices. Not because you told them, but because you showed them. Still waters run deep. The deeper the soul, the less noise it makes. You won't find a storm raging in a shallow puddle. But when the ocean is calm, that's when it's most powerful. That's the kind of inner calm you want. The kind that's steady, unshaken, unmoved by outside chaos. People will try to provoke you to see you break. They'll test your patience to see if they can pull you out of character. But when you remain calm, when you protect your peace, you earn respect from others and from yourself. Silence unsettles people because it forces them to face their own noise. When you no longer engage in arguments, when you stop chasing validation, you send a powerful message. I've outgrown this. Real growth is silent. You never hear a tree grow. But over time, its roots go deep. Its branches reach higher, and no storm can shake it. That is what silence does. It strengthens you from within. People notice your silence. Some misunderstand it. Some feel threatened by it. But those with wisdom respect it. Because silence doesn't just protect your peace, it builds your foundation for the life you're creating. We've been taught to believe strength must be loud, that power must be shouted to be real. But the truth, silence, is the language of the strong. It belongs to those who have been tested, broken, and still stand tall. Not because they have nothing to say, but because they know not everything needs to be said. They have learned the value of letting go, of walking away without anger, of choosing peace over pride. And in that choice, they have found freedom. Freedom from gossip, from disrespect, from misunderstanding. Silence teaches patience, and patience is a weapon. In a world that pushes you to rush, to react, to compete, patience makes you powerful. You become deliberate, intentional. When you speak, every word carries weight. People lean in, not because you are loud, but because they know your words are backed by presence and purpose. That is the power silence gives you. Do not believe the lie that silence is surrender. Silence is strength in disguise. It means you are rising above noise. It means you have stopped explaining yourself to those who never valued your explanation in the first place. It means you are protecting something sacred, your peace, your mind, your spirit. And once you experience real peace, you'll never allow chaos back in. Your peace is not a negotiation. It's not a team project. It is yours alone. If someone disrupts it, they've shown you who they are. Believe them. Protecting your peace means saying no. It means being misunderstood. It means walking away when necessary, even if it hurts, because there is no greater act of self-love than guarding your peace like your life depends on it, because it does. Peace does not mean life is perfect. It means you stop wasting energy on what drains you. It means you walk away from anything that dishonors your soul, even if it feels familiar. It means you release those who only come to take, to drain, to disappoint. When peace becomes your priority, subtraction becomes sacred. You stop over-explaining. You stop chasing closure. You stop answering calls that only bring confusion. Your peace is holy now. And when you treat it as holy, life begins to shift, not just around you, but inside you. You wake with clarity. You move with purpose. You stop seeking validation from those who never saw your worth. You stop proving yourself in rooms you've outgrown. When peace is your standard, you become unshakable. People won't always understand this version of you, they'll say you've changed. What they don't know is what it cost you to find this peace. The tears, the breaking points, the silent battles they never saw. So no, you're not cold. You're careful. You're guarded with your soul because you've learned not everyone deserves access to it. You will lose people when you protect your peace. Let them go. If your peace offends them, they were never meant to stay. Real love doesn't come with chaos. True friends don't drain you. If someone is upset because you chose well-being over their comfort, that is their problem, not yours. You do not owe unlimited access to your emotions, your energy, or your kindness. Access to you is a privilege, not a right. The moment you protect your access, you protect your destiny. Boundaries are not walls, they are filters. They keep the right people close and the wrong people out. Some will misunderstand your silence, thinking it means agreement. They're wrong. You are silent because they no longer deserve to hear your voice. From now on, remember this. Not everyone deserves a seat at your table. Be kind, be compassionate, but be selective. Because not everyone can handle the weight of who you really are. You are not here to fit into small spaces. You are here to grow, to rise, to live in the fullness of your purpose. If this message spoke to you, let it be the moment you stop explaining yourself and start protecting your peace. Make silence your strength, stillness your power, and peace your new standard. And if you're ready to live a life built on clarity, purpose, and quiet confidence, subscribe, stay connected, and let's walk this journey together.